Hello everyone, and welcome back to Spider-Man, the movie game. So, for this part we're going to be actually doing, believe it or not, 5 levels. Just because they're relatively short. Like, they're actually super short. I can't believe how fast I got through them. But we're just going to power on through all of them today. And the first one we have here is the climb up through the clock tower to get to, because we're in Vulture's hideout. So, but yeah, this one just broke this one. Yeah, when I used to play this game as a kid, like, I'd replay the levels over and over and over again. And some of my favorites were the Vulture levels. The Vulture and the Shocker levels, particularly. I never really cared about, like, the, latter half game type stuff. But, I did, well, it was one thing, too, because as a kid, I didn't have a memory card. Oh, geez, I just got Wombo Combo. But, yeah, as a kid, I didn't have a memory card, so, I basically had no choice but to replay, like, loads of, levels over and over and over again. So yeah, some of my favorites were definitely, the Vulture, missions. I remember particularly, like, random memory. And it's one of those things, it's like, why you would ever remember that. But I remember playing my PlayStation 2 as a kid. And then afterwards, I went outside. It was snowing out, or it was covered in snow, like, basically, like, chest high, deep ass snow. And then I went inside and had a bowl of Kraft dinner. And it's just one of those, I don't even know why I remember it, but that's the power this game had, is that it just unlocked all these memories in my head. Like, I remember just as a kid reenacting my favorite levels when I played outside. Like, and I'd act them all out too. I'd be like every fucking character. I'd be Shocker, I'd be Vulture, I'd be Scorpion, I'd be Spider-Man, I'd do all of it, riding around my bike in the neighborhood, pretending I was swinging through. It was, it was dumb, but, you do dumb shit when you're a kid. But yeah, since I've gone back to, in the last few years, particularly with the Xbox version, because I did play this a number of times for recording the Let's Play, I did, like, I cleared these levels no problem. Like, it was kind of astounding to me. But, yeah, we're already done the first Vulture level. But, one fun fact that I love about this particular game is the guy who voices Vulture, he came back to voice him again in Spider-Man PS4. Which I think by the time we get to Spider-Man PS4, I'll be sure to, get some comparison, voice clips. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier or not, but I did edit out, I am editing out load times in between levels, just because it's not really needed. Unless I really felt like just padding it all out. So yeah, now we get the first of these chase levels. There's a grand total of 2 of them, and this one is super easy. Or actually, no, this one is, like, it's easy, but, like, the Goblin level, I think, is way easier than this, because you're not even trying to, like, save falling obstacles and whatnot, and the only thing you really have to worry about in the Goblin level is bombs and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah, we have this chase with Vulture, and we put some dampers in our way with the falling water tower and the billboard and whatnot. But, you know, once you get past that, it's mostly smooth sailing from here. Assuming you're not, like, far behind, which I almost did to myself here. And, yeah, if you're falling behind, like, if you're really far away, then you'll hear that beeping sound, and it's annoying. There's no other word for it other than it's just annoying as shit. But, yeah, Toby's sick now of my quips and shitty jokes. Yeah, that's the end of Vulture Level 2. Yeah, this game is really short. Like, it is astoundingly short. Which I guess was... I mean, I can't really blame the time of this, the time this came out, and maybe also development time too, because they probably were crunched as shit to get this out. So it's amazing how much they, you know, put in here with extra content and whatnot. But yeah, you can beat the game in like a few hours. Like, it's not very long at all. And you know, for the Xbox version, you know, you get your playtime with the Craven levels and whatnot. But yeah, out of all the flying bosses, which mostly relates to just him, to Vulture and Green Goblin, I much prefer Vulture over Green Goblin's fights. Mostly because of the glider. The glider is just straight up bullshit. And also when you fight Goblin on the ground, it is not fun. But yeah, so the whole gimmick of this fight is to just... actually, you know what? This is the first introduction of the blue health bits for bosses. So for this and like Green Goblin, you know, you whale down on the blue bar, which either be wings or gliders or whatever, and then once you take care of that, they go on the ground and you take care of their red health meter. So I like that they had, it was a neat idea for, you know, to separate that distinction between certain bosses and whatnot. It's depending on the meter. And Vulture's dead. It was better than just, you know, having it all like red, I think. But yeah. But yeah, that's the end of Vulture. The first villain taken care of, so. Now it's time to move on to Scorpion. And no, it's not Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Although I would love to see that, just fucking Spidey shooting his web at Scorpion while he's doing the fucking kunai like throw. Like the spear throw. Fucking awesome. Oh man, I would love a Marvel vs. Mortal Kombat game. But that'll never happen. I mean, the best we got is Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, which, ooh, it's not a very high bar in terms of crossovers. So yeah, now we get the Scorpion, which, this is definitely an interesting take on Scorpion, because for one, he's not created by J. Jonah Jameson, although that would be, you know, pretty neat to see. We have no idea what his origins are, and when the first time we meet him, he's being chased by these robot spiders here, which I gotta say, as a kid, this cutscene scared the fuck out of me, particularly with this part right here, when the spiders are shooting their grappling hooks and you see them all crawling into the pipe. Right there, that's the stuff of nightmares. But yeah. So yeah, now we're going back to Grand Central. And that's actually where we're going to fight Scorpion, is in the Grand Central level. It's not during the daytime anymore. It's all, it's like at like sunset, which I like the aesthetic for. But yeah, before that, we gotta deal with these robot spiders here, which are fucking terrifying looking. Like, as a kid, like, it was creepy watching these things, you know, crawl around and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's not so much as an adult, but I can still point out the fact that fucking these spiders in particular, are creepy as shit. Toby. But yeah, these robots are pretty easy to take care of. Like they don't take many hits, but the one thing you gotta worry about in this level is Scorpion, because he can get ransacked by these things, and like they'll just fucking wail on him. So, I mean, I'm not really showing off my method for doing this, because usually my method is just to stay right next to Scorpion at all times. You know, and that's how I get to the level, is just to be in close proximity. But I don't know why I did it for that. I guess I was just too distracted by taking care of these robots, like, quick. But yeah. Also, one piece of advice is never web them to the wall, or just for any enemy that can climb on surfaces. What the fuck happened to Spider-Man? Was he shuffling? Yeah, that's the end of the level. But yeah, don't web them to the wall, because it is a pain in the ass to... Wall combat is not intuitive at all. Like, it's very awkward to pull off. Yeah, because Scorpion's a paranoid fuck. He attacks us. Fuck him. We're trying to be friends with the dude, and he responds like this. So it's pretty apparent that this version of Scorpion is, like, I guess, a government experiment, but they're never specific on where he exactly came from. Like, is he a creation of Oscorp, or, you know, another company? I mean, if we're taking Spider-Man 3 into account, then I guess he's a part of whatever the name of I forget what the name of that company is. I don't care. But let's talk about this, Scorpion. So yeah, now we get our boss battle with Scorpion here, and the main piece of advice for this is to not let him on the walls. When he jumps to the walls, fucking web him up, do something. Alright, now we got the tackle, which is the best combo in the game, because you just saw how much health it took off from Scorpion there. Oh yeah, this is another one of those things where I almost got my ass handed to me in this fight. And this fight's not particularly hard, but it can be, like, a pain at times. You know, from the lasers and his attacks. Like, in some aspects, like, him and Green Goblin are, like, the quote-unquote hardest bosses. But yeah, shit like this, where he just ransacks you, like, is annoying as fuck. So, try not to let him do that. Don't fuck up like I did. But yeah, there's a couple of health packs around, so if you're getting low on it, or you think you're getting low, just go for them and, you know, get back in the fight, and it'll be over in no time, like, just right there. I find it interesting just how these spiders are just everywhere, like, and we're going to see it again here in the next part. So, speaking of which, it's the end of the part. That's fun. So, yeah, just try not to piss off any scorpions, is my word of advice of the day, I guess. But anyway, I will see you all for next part. Thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.